the world of K-pop is shaking once again, and this time all eyes are on the leadership and undeniable influence of one man who has redefined what it means to be an idol in the modern era. We are talking about none other than the captain of the ship, the creative mastermind, and the heartbeat of Stray Kids, BANGCHAN. Stay everywhere around the globe are currently in a state of absolute frenzy, and for a very good reason. The prestigious ASEA Star Entertainer Awards, also known as ASEA, has just dropped a bombshell that has sent shockwaves through social media platforms from Twitter to TikTok. In a move that has sparked intense discussion and a massive wave of pride among fans, BANGCHAN has emerged as the only member of Stray Kids to be nominated individually for the highly coveted Fan Choice Artist Singer Award category in this year's ceremony. This is not just another nomination. This is a testament to a legacy that is being built in real time. When the news first broke, the internet basically hit a standstill. You could feel the collective gasp of thousands of fans as they refreshed their feeds, only to see that familiar name standing tall. It is a moment that feels both inevitable and deeply emotional for anyone who has followed the journey of Stray Kids since their grueling survival show days. The atmosphere in the fandom right now is a mix of electric excitement and a fierce determination to see their leader take home the crown. This nomination serves as a powerful reminder of BANGCHAN's individual impact as an artist, a producer, and a performer who transcends the boundaries of a typical group member. While Stray Kids as a whole continues to dominate the global charts with their experimental sound and powerhouse performances, this individual nod for BANGCHAN feels like a specific validation of his personal connection with the audience. It is about that magnetic pull. He has that unique ability to make every single fan feel seen and heard through his music and his weekly Chan's Room broadcasts. The stakes are incredibly high, and the competition is fierce, featuring some of the biggest names in the industry. But if there is one thing we know about BANGCHAN and the Stay fandom, it is that they never back down from a challenge. This is the start of a massive chapter for the 2026 awards season, and the narrative is already looking legendary. To truly understand why this nomination is causing such a massive stir, we have to look at the prestige of the ASEA Star Entertainer Awards. Held at the iconic Belluna Dome in Japan, this event is not just a trophy presentation, it is a global celebration of the artists who have defined the year in entertainment. The Fan Choice Artist category is particularly special because it removes the industry gatekeepers and puts the power directly into the hands of the people who matter most, the fans. It is a raw popularity contest in the best way possible, measuring engagement, passion, and the sheer size of a global footprint. For BANGCHAN to be singled out within a group as powerhouse as Stray Kids is a huge deal. Usually we see group nominations, which Stray Kids obviously has in spades, but seeing the leader step into the individual spotlight for a singer category highlights his vocal evolution and his identity as a solo force to be reckoned with. Netizens have been quick to point out that BANGCHAN's journey to this moment has been anything but easy. We are talking about a man who spent 7 long years in the basement of JYP Entertainment watching others debut while he honed his craft. He didn't just wait for his turn, he built his own team. He handpicked the members of Stray Kids, and since then he has carried the weight of the group's production and leadership on his shoulders. For years, he has been the shield for his members and the bridge for the fans. Now seeing him nominated for an individual Fan Choice Award feels like the universe finally saying it is your turn to be celebrated for just being you. The narrative on Korean community sites like Pan and the international side of K-pop Twitter is dominated by the sentiment that this is long overdue. Fans are sharing clips of his soul-stirring vocals and his high-energy stage presence to prove exactly why he belongs in this category. The reaction from the Stay fandom has been nothing short of a mobilized army. Within minutes of the announcement, hashtags related to BANGCHAN and ASEA 2026 began trending worldwide. This is the power of a fandom that feels a deep personal debt to their leader. For many, BANGCHAN is more than just an idol, he is a mentor and a source of comfort. His nomination for Fan Choice Artist is being treated as a collective mission. Fans are organizing voting tutorials, sharing strategies on how to maximize points, and creating stunning edit videos to spread the word to casual listeners. The energy is reminiscent of a comeback season, but with an added layer of individual pride. People are pointing out that while Stray Kids is a well-oiled machine, BANGCHAN's individual color as a singer has often been blended into the group's self-produced chaos. This nomination allows the world to focus on his specific vocal tone, his stability, and his artistic charisma as a standalone performer. Looking at the competition in the Fan Choice Artist category, it is clear that this will be a battle of the titans. The list includes soloists with massive digital charting power and members from other top-tier boy groups and girl groups. However, BANGCHAN has a secret weapon: his global relatability. He is an artist who speaks multiple languages fluently and navigates Western and Eastern pop cultures with ease. This global appeal is exactly what the Asia Star Entertainer Awards looks for. The fact that the ceremony is being held in the Belluna Dome adds another layer of intensity. Stray Kids has a massive following in Japan, and BANGCHAN is often praised there for his polite demeanor and incredible stage manners. You can bet that the cheers for him will be deafening when his name is called out during the ceremony. The narrative isn't just about winning a trophy, it is about cementing his status as a global pop icon who can stand alone just as strongly as he stands with his team. We also have to talk about the visual aspect of this era. The promotional materials for ASEA 2026 feature futuristic and sleek designs that perfectly match the vibe BANGCHAN has been leaning into lately. Fans are already speculating about what his red carpet look will be and whether he will give a special solo performance if he wins. The anticipation is building every single day. There is a certain level of poetic justice in this nomination. BANGCHAN has spent so much of his career highlighting the talents of his 7 brothers, often stepping back to let them shine in the center. He is the one who stays up until 5 a.m. in the studio, making sure every beat is perfect for someone else's verse. For him to be the one nominated individually for a Singer Award is a beautiful twist of fate. It forces him into the limelight he so often shies away from, and stays are here to make sure he stays there. The discourse online has also touched upon the technicality of the nomination. Why only BANGCHAN? While some might see this as a point of contention among solo stans, the majority of the fandom sees it as a win for the whole group. In the world of K-pop, a win for the leader is a win for the family. It elevates the brand of Stray Kids as a whole, showing that the group is composed of individuals who are elite enough to be recognized on their own. Netizens are praising the ASEA committee for recognizing BANGCHAN's vocal growth. In recent albums, we have heard him push his range and experiment with different textures, from haunting falsettos to aggressive rap rock vocals. He is a versatile king, and this category nomination finally reflects that versatility. He isn't just a producer who happens to sing, he is a singer who happens to produce at an elite level. As we move closer to the dates of May 16th and 17th, when the awards will take place, the pressure is mounting. Voting cycles are intense, and the leaderboard shifts by the hour. You can see the dedication in the comment sections of every Stray Kids video, with fans reminding each other to stay focused and keep voting for Chan. It is a beautiful display of loyalty. This isn't just about a physical award, it is about sending a message to the industry that BANGCHAN is a top-tier entertainer in every sense of the word. He has the longevity, the talent, and most importantly, the unwavering support of a global community. The story of BANGCHAN at the 2026 ASEA is shaping up to be one of the most compelling arcs of the year. Whether he walks away with the trophy or not, the nomination itself has already changed the conversation around his individual career. The narrative of the underdog leader who built an empire is one that resonates deeply with people. BANGCHAN embodies the dream of working hard and staying true to your vision until the world has no choice but to notice. This nomination is a milestone in a career that is nowhere near its peak. Every time someone tries to box him in as just a leader or just a producer, he breaks out and proves he is so much more. The Fan Choice Artist category is the perfect arena for him because it rewards the connection between artist and audience. And if there is one thing BANGCHAN has mastered, it is that connection. He shares his life, his struggles, and his music with such transparency that fans feel like they are growing alongside him. That is why they are fighting so hard for this win. In the midst of all this excitement, there is also a sense of reflection. Stays are looking back at old clips of Chan from 2017 and 2018, comparing them to the man he is today. The growth is staggering. He has become more confident, more vocal, and more willing to embrace his own star power. This individual nomination is a reflection of that internal shift. He is finally owning his space as a premier entertainer in the Asian music scene. The Belluna Dome will surely be a sea of light sticks, and the energy will be palpable. As the countdown continues, the anticipation only grows. Will the leader of the pack be crowned the Fan Choice Artist? Only time and the relentless voting of the fans will tell, but one thing is certain: BANGCHAN has already won the hearts of millions, and this nomination is just the beginning of a very bright solo recognition journey. The impact of this news has even reached the Korean general public, who are starting to take more notice of BANGCHAN's individual contributions to the Hallyu wave. He is being cited as a prime example of the self-produced idol who can do it all. The singer label in this nomination is particularly significant because it highlights his vocal identity, which can sometimes be overshadowed by the group's heavy hip-hop and EDM influences. Fans are highlighting his solo tracks and covers to show the world that his voice is a masterpiece of its own. The hype is real, the stakes are high, and the world is watching. BANGCHAN is standing at the precipice of a new level of individual fame, and he is doing it with the same humility and grace that he has had since day one. As we wrap up this deep dive into the massive news surrounding BANGCHAN's ASEA nomination, it is clear that we are witnessing history in the making. This is more than just a headline, it is a movement. The way the fandom has rallied, the way the industry has taken notice, and the way BANGCHAN continues to work silently in the background while his achievements scream loudly, is nothing short of inspiring. This year's Asia Star Entertainer Awards will be one for the books, and BANGCHAN is undoubtedly one of its main protagonists. The question remains, can the Stay fandom propel their leader to the top of the podium? Based on the current momentum, it would be a mistake to bet against them. The fire is lit, the path is clear, and BANGCHAN is ready to take his place among the stars. So what do you think about this historic nomination for BANGCHAN? Do you believe he is the clear frontrunner for the Fan Choice Artist Award, or is the competition too stiff this year? How do you feel about him being the only member of Stray Kids nominated in this specific category? We want to hear all your thoughts, your theories, and your words of support for the leader. Drop a comment below and let us start a conversation. If you found this update helpful and want to stay in the loop with all things K-pop and Stray Kids, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a breaking story or a deep dive like this one. We will be following this story closely as we approach the awards in May, so stay tuned for more updates. Until next time, keep supporting your idols and keep the K-pop spirit alive. See you in the next video.